Earth to Paul. Major Tom died in a capsule. We're live?
I think we're live.
Major,
Really?
You got a chick's number?
We're on there now.
What was his name?
You really want that being said with your wife watching the show? You retard.
Apparently, we're on the internet. And
Already?
No. No, just no.
Episode 48, right? 48 episodes this year. Wow. You know what you should do? I'm Gizz Lazlo.
I'm just Paul.
Welcome to our show again. As we were just saying, 48 weeks we've been doing this. 48, man.
It's actually not 48. It's more like 55. But
what was your rock bottom? What was your rock bottom?
The day I met you.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
I mean,
if I could go back to that day and jump in front of that,
I would shoot yourself too.
Yeah.
Just
fuck. Wow, this show took a turn. Damn.
Yeah, well, you know, sexuality and all.
Oh my god. So how was your week?
My week was actually pretty good, man. I've literally given into the fact that there's just not shit fucking happening, so I have to also do nothing. You know what I have? I have a hot tub.
All right, let's skip to the next subject. I don't want to hear about that.
I just get up in the morning in a hot tub, and then I go into the house and watch sports. I call you. You don't answer.
No. I'm asleep. I sleep till 3.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We're calling it sleeping now. That's what we're calling it.
I'm the sleeping giant.
You're a giant?
Yes.
Ego, maybe.
But the fuck?
Sean is now experimenting with the lights during the show.
Had 5 hours here. I got here 20 minutes ago, but we have been here for 5 hours.
You got here at 7
We still haven't gotten everything. So,
everything what?
Lights and sound.
No, we did do the. What the fuck with your shit? Jesus. We have too many.
We got some people here tonight.
We do have some people here. So this is our end of the year show.
Yeah.
We've got a few things that we're gonna do. 48 weeks out of 52 is not bad for guys like you and I to make those dates. There's a few things. I got a little rant that I want to do. I'm pretty sure there's some things you want to say. I finally got my order from Punk Rock people in Canada. Apparently 4 stickers means 40. So if you need a Too Bad Eugene sticker, I kind of have them all.
Oh yeah. I think they sent us the whole thing.
And you guys should definitely listen to Too Bad Eugene. Buy the record, spend the money. And we have an entire band here.
Yeah. First time.
Wait. I forgot to ask you. How was your week, you homo?
My week.
Okay, so moving on.
Oh. Saturday, I finished recording all my vocals for the new Foreclosure song, a new single, and it's called Take Two. And we did a rough mix, and I don't know. I think it sounds amazing, and we're really fortunate to be in that band. I'm sorry I'm putting you to sleep with my story, you know.
Wait, did your vocals go?
No, they went. Oh.
So you were an angel.
Oh yeah.
Again.
I may look like the devil, but I sing like an angel.
You don't actually look like much.
Fuck you. You fucking cunt.
Fucking retard. By the way, let's address retard.
All right.
While we're at the beginning of our fucking shit here.
All right. Let's. This is our last show of the season, so we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out balls out.
We're going balls out.
But you know, the season that we've had since show 1, since episode 1, we've always said we're going to say cunt, we're going to say retard. It's not anything derogatory to any in particular person.
Yep.
This is language we grew up on, and we call each other. There's other words we call each other.
There's way worse language we grew up
and
with.
We're not allowed to say those. I mean, it's kind of bullshit, and we do adhere to not saying those words.
Okay.
Earlier, we were saying those words amongst friends.
Well, because our friends are all a bunch of retard fucking homos. So what we're going to bring up right now is really specific. I am looking at the camera-ish, and I'm not speaking to you personally. I don't care what your name is. I don't care where you came from. I am not insulting you personally. We use some language on this show that is, suspect. and suck it. Like, this is what we do. This is punk rock. It's in your face. It's not supposed to be designed around like, hey, I want to make you feel really good about yourself right now. And like, let's just have a fucking psychiatrist moment where I go, you're so pretty. No, you're a fucking retarded asshole. I don't give a shit, man. I understand. And we always ask our guests every single week, every single time, is there things you don't want to have on the show?
Yeah. Anything you
You
don't
have
want
the
to
ability to go, could you do me a favor and not call my fucking fans retards? Like, yeah, I won't do that. Nope, not going to do that. Can you not call my fan cunts? Won't call your fan cunts? Like, nope, we're not going to do that. However, if we're going to go down that route, you are no longer allowed to say black, brown, white, yellow. Don't you fucking say yellow. And if you mean yellow, you mean yellow. And if you're fucking talking about somebody who's a coward who identifies as a coward, he might come back with a deer rifle and kill you. You're not allowed to say any of the fucking really stupid shit you thought you were allowed to say. You can't be short. You can't be fat. You can't have little feet. You see where we're going with this thing? Do you see how this is all working itself out? You have to shut up about all of it. And it's the last thing I'm going to do. I don't believe in it. I think it's all funny. This is very specific. You can advance your ignition or retard your ignition. Those are car terms. Those are things that are real. They exist. They're mechanical. So when I say retard, I probably mean you. And you.
Wow.
So we're not giving up on those things. I'm sorry if it alienates some people, but also single, don't have a fucking bunch of kids. What are we gonna do?
Don't even have a girlfriend.
Nope. Nobody likes me.
Nah.
Barely you.
Yeah. You wish. You wish you were all this.
Also, I want to put this up there, and this is in front of everybody for God in the world to fucking understand. I cannot stand in front of a judge and say, Your Honor, I identify as innocent, and have that be a reality. It's not fucking true. We get to say it's never true. I am never innocent.
Nope.
But we cannot fucking expect everybody on the planet to acquiesce to whatever fucking bullshit fucking persona you think you need to have. Congratulations, you're angry about shit. We're making eye contact on camera. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking. It's just me talking. That's all there is to it. So put it away. Put it in the drawer. Shut that drawer. And George Carlin yourself into a fucking better space. End of story. Steve does not agree. All right. So fuck you, Gizz. What's up?
Let's see. We're gonna go in order tonight. How about that?
Order?
Yeah.
Did you order in and out?
Yeah.
Or out and in?
Out and in.
If you hit him in the head with it, I'll give you $1. Chris.
And that's right here. Okay, now.
You're supposed to hit him in the head with it.
Now we can get it down to business.
Now we're gonna have some fun.
Now
we're gonna run along tonight.
Oh.
We got a new bunch of guests in from one of our new favorite bands that I've never heard before.
Foreclosure?
No, not you.
Oh.
No, I've heard Foreclosure. Southpaw. I've actually never heard Southpaw before.
Look at it. They're just like, yeah.
Yep.
We haven't heard this either. No, we'll get into that. The guests we have here tonight, again, we have Southpaw. And we have another special guest too, Steve Lincoln from the Steve Lincoln. Like if you were around in the late 80s and the early 90s and you're part of the Valley scene, you probably went and saw IDK, which was probably one of the top, psychedelic punk bands in that era. When nobody else was doing it, these guys were doing it. They were doing it great. And their story is amazing. I mean, there's probably not a lot we could talk about, because
there's a lot we can talk about.
People will go to jail. No, I'm just kidding. But it was a great band.
I think those people
and then he was in Life and Burn Clinic. Was a really cool. Burn Clinic. I know you identify with that.
Sorry, I've actually never heard Life in a Burn Clinic as a band name. That is probably one of the greatest names in the history of band names.
Wow. That was
Life in a Burn Clinic? Is this, you brought this up? Come in here, sit down with us.
All right.
Grab a microphone. Holy shit.
No turntables today?
No, no turntables, no microphones. I mean microphones, yes. Whichever one you want.
Like a mic muffin.
You're like a mic muffin.
It's a Steve McMuffin.
Mic muffin. Spit guard.
The spit guard that every fucking guest has used.
So yeah, Life in the
By
Burn
now.
Clinic. That started like in early 2000s. It was really good. It was a really fun band. It was just kind of a fluke band.
I've never heard that name, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of horny.
The drummer and myself, we were trying to think of the most brutal band name we could, and we came up with Life in a Burn Clinic. That would suck to live the rest of your life in a burn clinic.
Oh my god!
And it was there is a really good recording.
I mean,
rights.
I think that actually summates kind of what I just said. It was like punk rock's supposed to be in your face, and it's supposed to be a little bit brutal, and you're not supposed to like it. And Life in a Burn Clinic, fucking win, dude! Just absolute like lottery win right now.
Yeah. I think you can hear it on all streaming services.
I am going to tattoo that on me at some point.
There's a few good ones on there. You guys should check it out. It's a good one.
Okay, well, we got Life in the Burn Clinic almost out of the way. I want to go back because
Oh my
IDK,
god.
you know, I grew up in the Valley and went to see you guys. And then Lewis introduced me to you guys. And then that's how I became friends with you guys and played with you guys. So
What year was that?
I met you guys in probably 89.
1870.
89,
Yeah, and then about in 89, 90 is when I played with you guys. But like I heard about you guys like in 88. So like tell me like how did that start, if you don't mind? Like, you know, like
You're talking IDK.
IDK, yeah, like because that was just
IDK was a blur, dude.
it was an intense band.
I'm glad you think it was intense, but it was just we were doing it for ourselves and people liked it and we just went with it, and you were a part of that for
Yeah.
It was a few sessions.
I've
we
been
had to
drunk
do.
for
It
like
was a
3
good one.
days.
It was a good one.
I really like it. What are you guys doing
I was trying to
I'm
get him
trying-
to fill in for me because I'm drunk.
already?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
You guys
talk
bought
to
more
somebody here.
Foster's? Is that a
and I
new
got
one,
people
or you're
talking
still
behind
sucking
me.
on that same
You know
one?
how
It's
much
the
that
same
fucking
one.
bugs me.
This is the
You
same
bunch of
one.
fucking tards.
Nipple on that thing, or
Easy.
what?
Man, well, I used to like the green ones. They go slower. Continue on.
So it was you and Romero. You know, you and Romero.
Oh,
started
Romero
it.
had, yeah. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. ID cocktails, man.
ID Cacas. Nah, that wasn't no Metallica.
ID Cacrochos.
That was like you guys were doing DLP at that time
Yeah,
too. Like
just started.
we
Yeah.
were kind of just melting into our funk version of
Yeah.
ID Caca
With
right there.
Lazlo, back then we used to do a cover of your guys' song. I
Right,
haven't-
right. You're an addict.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Oh, that was an IDK
Not an
cover?
addict.
Oh man.
But that was to me, and we played a lot of backyard parties. We played a couple shows with Collision, which was Chuck
Oh yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
from
yeah.
Urban Saints,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
band.
Ruckus and what was that?
Hey,
Jughead?
Ruckus.
Jared.
Jughead's Revenge. We played some
Yeah,
shows with.
yeah.
Wait, these guys?
And then Guar. You guys
Hey,
played with
Joey.
Guar at the
Yeah,
Country
thanks for
Club.
bringing that up. Yeah,
Ah.
that was an experience.
And Green Jello.
Oh, yeah,
Back then it was
that
Green Jello.
Green Jello will always be green Jello. I'm never gonna say green jelly. I just can't do it
Why are you guys talking about Green Jello?
because we were just
We
there.
just saw them last week,
I was there last week with
Oh, that's right, up
Chicken
at
Heads.
Transplants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned
which
50.
we'll be playing on March 1st.
March 1st with
Bourbon Saints, Zero Fucks.
Southpaw getting in on that action.
Not that show, but
Why not?
because I
Are
didn't
you
book
just
it.
an asshole?
I didn't book it.
You're just
Burger
a
will book
retarded asshole.
And then there's another band. There's another band playing. I can't remember.
God.
Fuck. Bourbon Saints for
You
closure.
guys should have your show on Tuesday, so you could say, "See you next Tuesday" every week.
Oh man. Oh, we're okay. Now,
Now we
next
got-
year's
here we go,
sticker.
here we
See you
go.
next Tuesday.
Uh,
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? See you next Tuesday. Show's on Monday.
Cunt.
Don't write that down because you'll forget you wrote it down.
Yep.
Clear.
All right.
So how long did IDK actually last? And I don't.
Oh, dude, IDK was probably a 10-year venture. It turned into a funk project in the later years, but didn't go very far because due to drugs. Drugs are bad. Don't do
We're
drugs.
keeping Eric up.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Do
And that was
drugs.
the end.
Hey,
That was the
kids.
end,
That was
dude.
the end?
Yeah,
Kids,
keep
do
it short and
drugs.
brief,
Like
dude.
fucking do some drugs.
How long was it between IDK and Life in a Burn Clinic?
Oh, that was probably
Another 10-year span.
no, it was probably about 6 years, 5 or 6 years.
How long could you live in a burn clinic? Like, I kind of want
The
to
rest
like.
of your life.
Do
look
we
at
have?
you.
The burn
Yeah,
clinic
obviously the rest
lasted-
of your life.
The burn
Yes.
clinic lasted maybe about 3 years, 4 years.
I want a
between its
consensus.
inception and final recording. We did a few shows, and then we just disbanded. Everyone moved on, families, and
I want
careers.
our online listeners. There's probably maybe one to go. Well, I don't know how long is it.
In a burn clinic. I think 4 years max, dude.
There's got to be an
Before.
average. If 4 years
Yeah.
is the max.
Either you get better or you go
For
crazy.
viewers, somebody research this because we don't have production
Hopefully,
right
it's not
now.
my kids.
Hey, we're on Instagram now, by the way.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh yeah, the
First
first
time on
night.
Instagram.
Hey, welcome
on
everyone.
Instagram.
Thanks for joining us.
Crapstagram.
We have just Paul here and Gizz Lazlo.
Other way around.
I know.
You know, it's
all the way
glad you
around.
can make
it's just Lazlo and
All the way
Gizz
around.
Paul.
My name always goes.
We got Southpaw sitting in the wings over there.
Which
They're
is-
ready to
you
get
know
on and
what's
talk about
awesome?
Southpaw. Hey, Southpaw, you got any recordings coming out or what?
Why are you doing the interview?
Dude, I'm in. Let him do it. Come on, gentlemen, come in.
Come on over here.
Get in here.
Get the fuck out of here. Go get me something.
I'm gonna
drink,
get you a
dude.
drink.
Southpaw, come on in.
Come on, boys.
Oh, he's gonna go that way. You sit here.
You're right here, dude. You're right here.
Ah.
We got
Step
we
up,
got
this is face.
Rob stepping up right here. Rob's from Southpaw. I think he's a guitar player and singer.
Yep.
Singer.
Piece.
So hey man, so what's on the burner for Southpaw?
We got a full length coming out. It'll be our second full length. It's getting mixed and mastered at the moment, so we're just waiting on it to
Okay.
get completed.
Okay.
David
Okay.
from Tilt Wheel's working on it. So
Oh, Tilt Wheel. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like those guys, man. They got
Yeah,
some
very
cool
cool.
tunes too. I can't wait to hear your stuff,
What
man.
was that about tilt wheel?
Davey from Tilt Wheel's the guy who's mixing and mastering.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, small world, huh?
Yeah, we're playing with them next month.
Oh, fuck
On
yeah.
the 18th down in
Yeah,
Kensington.
my old band used to play with them back in the day all the time, fighting
Really?
cause. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool,
was
cool.
fun.
So what kind of guitar are you playing these days?
It just depends on how my back's feeling. If my back's good, I'm playing my Les Paul. If not, I'm playing my Jazz Master or my Fender Strat. So.
Okay, what, like in the sit down, like on a stool or something?
No,
Or
I
just
stand up and play.
weight-wise? Or
Just
weight-wise?
weight-wise.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I hear what
Les
you're
Paul's
saying.
a heavy fucking guitar. So.
Right, right,
Most of my
right.
friends who played Gibson, as they got older, they switched over to
Switch-
Hagstrom.
Yeah,
'Cause it was a lot lighter.
yeah, it's nicer on the back. So
Excuse me, dude. What's my fucking drink, man?
service.
That's the first time I've ever heard him talk like that, dude. Usually this guy has one sip and he's like, all right, I'm done.
You haven't said retard once.
Thanks, man, you fucking retard. What is this?
I don't know, probably like a Twizzler or whatever, what they call those
Is it
things.
a beer or cooler? It's a wine cooler. Can of cooler. So you guys playing any live shows around town lately or what?
No, we kind of been just taking off for the holidays. We got
Thank
some
you,
shows
Paul.
lined up though. I think we got one in March. Yeah, and then we're working on one in Vegas for I think it's February 22nd
Okay.
at the Double Down, and then we might have something more local coming up. But
April, late April, there might be something. Yeah.
Okay, where's
yeah.
that show in March? Where'd you say that was at?
It's Storytellers Brewery
Is that
in
around
like
town?
Corona.
Oh, Corona.
Corona,
Okay, yeah, that might be out of my my traveling for shows.
Yeah, he's got like a 10-mile radius.
I might go
If I
25.
can't walk there,
Hey,
fuck
you're
it.
within 25 miles. That's why I came here tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Funny motherfucker.
So have you been in any other bands besides Fighting Cause?
Oh yeah. I used to play in a band called White Trash when I was a kid in high school. All those guys were like 21, 22, and I was like 16 at the time, and it was a lot of fun. It was kind of like playing for the Mentors or something. These guys were just real rude and disgusting. Fucking,
Speaking of the Mentors, I think it was yesterday, Sicky Wife Beater passed away.
Oh, fuck.
really?
Wow.
Sicky wife beater.
No shit.
And then after that, I played in a band called Peyote's Dream. It was kind of like a Black Sabbath meets Black Flag, and then
Oh, wow.
yeah, it was kind of fun. And then I played in Fighting Cause. Was in that band for a couple of years, and then
I think I know that guy, Cause. I used to work with a guy named Cause.
then I got married and didn't fucking do anything for about 20 years, and then I started playing in a bagpipe band,
What?
Yeah, I did
Get
that.
outta here.
Yeah.
You go pee. Now we're talking about bagpipes.
Peyote.
Bagpipes.
Paul's
Yeah,
in the
I
bagpipe.
played
Did
for,
you play the
um,
bagpipe yourself? Or
No,
did you do
fuck
any
that.
fun
That's
stuff?
too much multitasking.
Oh, okay.
I did it. I played snare drum, but
Oh,
exactly.
nice, dude, that sounds
Yeah,
like
we
fun.
made the pipe sound good. So,
Oh yeah.
but
Well, dude, it's hard. Not hard to make pipes. I learned how to play the chanter. I could never play the pipes.
yeah, it's a hard instrument. Just
That's what she
getting
said.
it in tune is fucking,
Oh,
you know,
yeah. It's
almost
psycho.
impossible.
Right.
But,
It sounds like they're trying the whole time they're playing it too.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean, like you gotta like there's you fill the sack.
You got to blow,
Fill the
squeeze,
sack.
play,
I put a little bit of elbow grease behind
But then
it.
you gotta
and
like,
then march.
The way the
on top of
chanter works is you have to play
Yeah.
flat fingers and flat pads.
Yeah, I don't know much about it really, but
walk.
that's.
Yeah, I
Have
couldn't
you
do all
tried
that.
it?
I'd be ass over tits.
Have you ever tried it, Paul?
Fuck, man. Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
I'd be
Wow,
ass over
wow.
tits
It's
faster
very
than God knows what.
difficult,
Yeah,
man.
it's tough. So, but yeah, I
Hey,
played
Jeff.
with the Queen Mary's pipe band, and then I played with the Emerald Society LA's pipe band.
Hell yeah, dude.
So it was a lot of fun. But I hadn't done anything punk rock wise for a long fucking time. And about 10 years ago, I started this as a project, and then had some different members come in, and it kind of took off. And I had Yasha and Tyson playing bass and drums for me for the longest time, and then those guys quit for different reasons. But we're all still friends, but they had to leave the band. And then Jeff here, I was going to pack it up and quit. And then Jeff said, "Hey, no, dude, come on, I'll play bass. It's too good. Let's keep it going." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then we've got Eric, and we've been all together, the three of us now for about, downhill for like the last 4 years.
I
So
got it. I didn't. I actually took a piss between moments here. Did you guys go over why the band's called Southpaw?
I'm just an old boxing fan. You know,
Who's your favorite Southpaw?
that's,
Liston?
you know, I just like the names. I originally was going to call the band Southpaw
I like
Jigs
Mickey
because,
Ward.
yeah, Mickey Ward, fuck yeah. And Arturo Gotti, fuck, those were
Yeah.
amazing
Oh,
fucking fights,
dude.
man. That was some shit. But yeah, probably Mickey Ward.
I think one of my favorite things about punk rock is that people don't realize that we still do pay attention to some shit sports wise.
Yeah.
And one of those things is fucking boxing.
It's
So-
exhausting to be an anarchist all the time.
It really is, dude. I mean, like,
I mean-
I'm like constantly trying to cause anarchy and
It's
fucking
exhausting.
ruin the world.
Yeah.
However, every once in a while, I want to sit down, and especially during the pandemic, I think you guys will agree with this. Sports actually kind of kept me connected. It was like, this is real and it's happening right now. And I don't even like basketball because of the squeaky shoe shit. But I was willing to watch basketball because it was real. Football, baseball.
It was weird too, with nobody in the stands. It was just kind of a weird time for sports.
Yeah,
was
it
like-
really was. But you still were connected.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to like boxing, it's the same kind of thing. Like, man, I could fucking get in there. Like, there's two sports in the world: baseball and boxing. Baseball is an everyman sport. Everybody goes, "I've been to the batting cages 1,000 times. I can do that." And
It's hard.
boxing, you're like, "Fuck, I fucking had my ass kicked a bunch." Like, I'm gonna give that a shot as well. Like, but you feel like you got a fucking gentleman's agreement with the person opposite you, where you can go, "Well, let's give this a shot," right? Like, if any of us were in this room were to put the fucking gloves on, you would know when it was time to stop.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, well, you guys
You'd
all
hope.
lose.
Yeah. You hope.
To me. But like there's that momentary fucking primal like male thing where, and that's punk rock as well. Like, you know, I'm gonna get in the fucking pit. I'm jumping in there. I'm gonna go up on the stage. And I'm gonna stage dive. I'm gonna pray that nobody realizes how fat I am, and leaves. Whoa, we've all been there, right?
Yeah.
So what's the favorite show you guys have been to? Favorite show, each of you individually, the favorite, like your most favorite show you ever saw.
Oh shit.
The Pogues, Wiltern Theater,
Oh my God.
probably.
I have shivers.
It was when Joe Strummer was singing for him,
Oh,
and then I saw him again years later with Shane. But yeah, it was Pogues both times at the Wiltern Theater. That was-
oh man.
yeah.
That's
Good
a
stuff.
magical fucking moment right there.
Yeah, for me, probably any of the Devonshire Down shows back in the 80s, you know, all
Gotcha.
the, you know, where it would be like, you know, so the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo opening up,
Yep.
and then Fear, And then, you know, it just starts going and you got Bad Brains and you got Circle Jerks and it was just off the hook.
Off the
Broke my
hook.
Dude,
collarbone.
the weirdest thing in the world is you just said Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. I just watched a video. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like that's a real fucking like wild call out from the back end of the world.
Yeah. It was just a bizarre little, you know, all kinds of mix of different kinds of bands. And
Yeah.
LA back in the day was just a very eclectic group.
And now that he's
punk
not
rock.
sitting here with us, how do you guys know Gizz?
Just met him tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's still
Same.
a dick, right?
I mean, he's living up to what we've heard. I mean,
This is fucking perfect.
it's perfect.
He's a great
Yeah.
co-host. He's an amazing co-host. And he left. He was outside doing something with a cigarette or something. And so Gizz does not agree that he's my co-host. This is what makes it more fun for me.
And you're his co-host, and he's your co-host.
He's my co-host.
So you're co-host.
He's my co-host.
Roger that.
Very cool.
So what's next? What's next with Southpaw? What do you guys got going on?
Well, we're hoping to get this fucking album out. It's been 4 years in the making, between fucking car crashes, COVID, and fucking a couple of surgeries, and you name it. It's
Yeah,
just
a few
taking a
things.
while, but what's next is we're hoping to do a 4-song EP, a 4 or 5 song EP this year, and get the full length out this year, and just play as many shows as we can, you know, and just have fun doing it.
When's the next show?
Well, we have stuff on the books in
Books.
March, but there'll be
We're gonna be lining stuff up here
once
soon.
once the new year comes, the shows start coming, and so
Yeah.
we'll start packing it up. But we're open for shows. We'll start playing.
Hypothetically, if I was going to say I'm going to book some shows at First Street Billiards, would you guys be open to that?
Say that again.
What? Hypothetically, at First Street Billiards, East LA.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll play
You guys be
anywhere.
open to that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
fuck
All
yeah.
right. Gentlemen, ladies, piss ants, fucking retards, and you fucking bunch of asshole cocksuckers as well. We're going to work on that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Love
You
it.
I mean,
covered
that's one of the
everybody on that
things. Like my working to this new year, I've been running this shop. You guys have seen the shop. I've been doing this for 8 years now, 9 years, and I'm just don't care. So I'm leaning into something new this year, and music has been my passion for my entire life, and I actually kind of had to give up on that because of making the bills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Having marriages and all the things that go along with that, and so this is my actual year of like go fuck yourself. And so I'm going to lean into music really, really hard. And like, if I can, I'm going to make sure Gizz gets his fucking sex change operation.
Well, what they've done so far looks fantastic.
I mean, like, look
yeah.
at the tits on this bitch.
Your progress is stunning.
But if we're gonna do that thing, if you guys are down, if we're gonna book some shows, meaning Lazlo and fucking just Lazlo Productions, probably.
Yeah,
Or
let's hit it
yeah.
hard. No, we love. Yeah, we
Yeah,
want
we'll
to
play anywhere, man.
They're gonna play 300 days a year.
Yeah, we'd like to get some more in some LA shows.
Fuck yeah.
some
Or
of the
maybe
Valley
289,
shows,
maybe.
yeah, absolutely.
289.
289.
289. Well, let's rotate our cast again.
All right, let's see. Who wants to?
Was that little skinny little fucker? Or wait, where did what's this fuck go?
Eric,
Eric? No. You rotate in. He rotates in. You gotta ask. You gotta do some work to be my co-host. Get in there. Yeah. Come here, work.
There we go.
there we are. Mr. Eric Campos, our drummer.
I got like a there's some solid fuel tanks over here.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Lights
good.
a match. Sweet.
This is the first time I've ever used a handheld doing an interview.
Oh, wow.
Now I feel like a prick.
Need one of those that have the like the.
This is your mic, Donahue.
What about you retards?
Yamada.
Testing one.
All right, so Eric, you and I, we have history. You're the guy that I know in the band. I've never met
Yeah.
you guys before until tonight. Oh, that's totally stealth, dude. You make a better door than a window. But Eric and I, we have history. We used to jam back in 2010.
Like 2014, around there, 2013.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I know 2016 we had a song released, the only song we ever recorded together, which was a Turbo Negro
Yeah.
cover for a Turbo Negro tribute.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
wow.
man.
Yeah, that was
We
really
did,
cool.
Nice.
All My Friends Are Dead.
Oh, nice.
And
Damn.
that was a interesting time because I had just quit Lazlo, met you guys, and we started the band like right away.
But we
And
met a long time ago, back like in early mid 2000s.
I was just telling that story. So one day we were playing at the Tiki Bar.
No, it was at the Piazzas actually.
Was it?
Yeah, and you guys were playing with us.
Yeah. And I walked in and I saw his kit and I just walked over there and I was like, "Click," that Mexican flag.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, years later, when we first started jamming, I walked into the studio and I thought, I recognize that drum set. I still have that picture.
Nice.
That's you.
Nice.
That's you. I'm talking to the drum set.
Small world.
I was impressed by the drum set. But yeah, we played together. We wrote a bunch of really cool songs that I wish we would have recorded, but we only recorded one song in
Wow.
3 years or something.
But we went
So
on
what
with
was
the
the
band.
reason why only one song?
It just didn't take off, you know. It just,
we were having issues with our bass player. He was having issues personally, and
we won't drop names.
It happens.
Yeah.
but
I think I know who you might be talking about.
and it just kind of
Yeah. Shit
fizzled.
happens.
I started jamming with other bands, and I can never be faithful. I have to be in multiple bands. I just can't, just be in one band and just, we're not doing anything today. We're not doing anything today.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we're not doing anything this week. Fuck. Oh, we're not doing anything this month. I got to be busy every day doing music.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing I'm at peace with, and I can truly be happy. And
Yeah.
that's what this year has been since we started the podcast. It's just, for me, it's about, I have to be happy.
Right.
The only thing that makes me happy is punk rock music. Doing it in any way, shape, or form. Being a drummer, being a singer. Shut up! That's why we have other rooms. That's why we have other rooms. Oh, yeah, that's not. Trust me, that's not. Both of you guys got faces made for radio, and this is not radio. Ouch. Cunts. Kitty Monkey. That was my name. That was my nickname in college. I partied there. What are you doing?
Dear Titty Monkey.
What are you doing?
We're just
I don't
coming
want, I
over
do
here.
not trust you behind me.
We're
I do not.
just
trust
gonna
you
come
behind
over
me.
here and we're gonna titty monkey with you. Like, it's gonna-
No. No. I'm
This is what happens to a year-end show.
everything.
Anything goes.
Shit.
All right, so I just want to say that this is a new term for the 2025 years called Gizz rape. Gizz rape is real. You're gonna love this.
The Gizz rate?
Gizz rape.
Oh.
You're gonna love this.
Is that rape with a P?
You are absolutely
No, with a
gonna
T.
love
Oh.
this.
With a T.
P.
No,
Okay.
Yeah,
The Gizz rate. The Gizz rate. The Gizz rate.
Roger that.
I like the Gizz rate.
Because I
Because
don't
I
know
do
if I
have a
want
rape.
to close my eyes or not.
Usually like 4 out of 10 with women,
Oh no. not-
About an 8 out of 10 with men, which is
With
good.
women.
It's good. I mean, I got a good, good record there.
Bands is Southpaw listening to these days, like any new music or good old music.
guy.
Oh yeah, you should replace you.
Hey, I like Foreclosure. I just,
Yeah.
just heard
That
that.
band is great.
Yeah,
I
so-
love
Awesome.
that band. The
Definitely
singer,
Um,
Just
He's
listened
the
to that
singer,
last
he
night
should,
for the
like-
first time.
learn how to sing a little bit more.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Have you guys heard Five Closure?
Adding a guitar, or is that what that is?
Excuse me?
Adding a guitar, now it's 5 closure.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Not keyboards. That's
Yeah.
a keyboard. You got 2 guitars. That's enough.
Right,
man.
yeah, all
Those
right,
guys
yeah,
are
yeah,
noisy.
I guess
Your show now.
I listen to all kinds of shit, but for like new stuff, I'm digging Cheap Girls.
Cheap Girls. Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah,
band.
they're
Okay,
pretty good. It's kind of
I'll look out for them. Definitely.
they're not
Always
like
down
they're
for
not
new
punk rock,
recommendations.
but they're kind of like
Paul knows about Cheap Girls, right? No, just Cheap Girls.
I've never met one.
Oh, okay.
Everyone.
Even the cheap ones. Yeah, that's it. Right on.
Nice,
How
nice.
about you, man? Any bands that you're into? New bands, old bands? What do you listen to?
A little bit
lately?
of everything. I mean, I know personally from just the way we've since what we've been writing, like Rob's writing style, we're kind of very Leatherface influenced.
Oh yeah, Leatherface,
Well, one of
man.
our
I love
favorite
that.
bands.
band.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
good.
Yeah, Rob's got that vibe, that Leatherface vibe, that Husker Du. It just got this, nice little thread through it.
I got turned on to them recently, like over the summer, and I've been listening to their songs. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah.
Leatherface. Leather do.
Leather do.
You know what you should do?
Just your face.
How about you over there, man? What you been listening to lately, Jeff?
So there's a band called
Santana.
Some of that, yeah. All kinds of stuff. But,
All right.
So there's a band called the Angel Hearts. It's a they're pretty good, man. Just a good vibe, just a good fuck you in your face kind of just bang. Yeah. So it's been fun.
Cool,
but I'll tell you what, I've been listening to a lot of Dwight Yoakam lately too. So I just got to throw that
I'm
out
not
there.
familiar with that country stuff, man. I know he's country, but
so he started off here in
wrestling match
in the
or
valley
what?
at the Palomino playing punk shows.
Oh, back in the day,
Yeah,
like
back
in
in
the
the day.
the Palomino Club. Dang. Yeah, we were talking earlier about that IDK stuff. IDK had played at the Palomino Club.
Nice.
We did some. I think it was Wednesday night talent nights over there.
Yeah, I played in
We
a
did a
band
couple
called
shows.
Resistant Militia that played.
Oh,
the,
you played at Resistant Militia? No shit.
Played at the Palomino.
You got to remember IDK, right?
yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Remember?
Man.
You're like in
Back
your
in the day.
30s.
Yeah,
Times two.
Times two.
yeah, man.
Right on, dude.
Yeah,
I love
back in the
Resistant
day.
Militia.
Yeah.
Dude.
So that's where I knew you from. IDK.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I don't
man.
remember a lot from back then, but
Yeah, it's all a blur. You know, we were kind of out of control.
Exactly.
yeah.
What are you drinking over there? Lemonade?
Yeah, it's
Some
it's
Boyman whiskey.
Pink lemonade.
lemonade, whiskey for white people. Anybody else?
I'm good.
I'm good, brother.
Yeah, me too.
No, I drink that shit.
Not really. So you
Right on.
guys are all San Gabriel Valley-ish. What do you guys remember about San Gabriel Valley backyard shows?
That's where I
shit.
started
That's where I started.
What do you
Yeah.
guys remember?
back in '94.
Unfortunately,
what?
what
1988.
unfortunately
Oh,
what I
well, I'm
remember
not
is
that old.
skinheads.
Yeah, well,
So what
yeah,
was
San
like?
Gabriel Valley.
What were some of those highlights of those shows?
Shit.
You know what? I'll tell you what's a fantastic show. I used to get to play at as well as the Dust Bowl over here in East LA.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I'm not
those were the
familiar with
shows, man. Those were the shows.
It was like in the wash or something?
No,
The Dust
some
Bowl?
dude,
Wash.
with some dude's backyard.
Dust
It was just
Bowl.
in Boyle Heights, man. And it was just this big
Yeah.
dirt field.
Oh,
man. They'd
okay,
set up the
okay. That
stage,
makes sense. Dust
and-
Bowl.
Pit would be going, and you couldn't even see the band. It was just dirt everywhere.
I've been in a
dirt.
few of those shows. It was fucking like you like the next morning, like in the shower,
I'm
you're just like snot fucking.
Oh, yeah.
clogs.
Like
I'm
mortar.
sure those were like minimalistic
Like-
PA
like
systems
mortar
at that
coming out
point
of
too.
your
You can hear
mouth.
them yelling more than anything.
Yeah.
I was just scream as loud as you can.
Yeah. Those were the fun shows. Yeah.
I was from Riverside.
Fucking
so-
mud snot.
Yeah, so I'm San
A lot of
Gabriel
those
Valley.
shows.
He's Riverside.
Yeah,
He's
right.
San Gabriel Valley as well.
Yeah.
So what's up?
La Puente.
La Puente.
Shout out to La Puente.
Hey,
The Bridge
¿cómo
Town.
se dice retard en español?
Pendejo.
Gizz.
That's my middle name.
It's actually there's a new term out. It's called just Paulo.
No, we already went over this. I mean, we just say it in Spanish, right?
No empieces.
No empieces.
Hey,
That's
that's
why my
why.
wife says to me, pelon.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Fuck.
borracho, güey.
All right, so where are we at in this interview? I missed part of it.
Well, you gayed out.
Yeah. Oh, now we're going with that now,
I'm
huh?
going gay. I mean, you happied your way to not so much. Fuck your return. We're still not doing this shit.
No, still
No.
50 or 49 weeks.
49
Still haven't
weeks.
figured out.
So what was the name of the band you guys played in together?
It was called Screw Tape.
Screw Tape.
It was actually the original version of Screw Tape began in LA, and then after we disbanded, I restarted the band with the different songs, but with a concept together. But it's with a band from
Right, right.
Australia.
Oh,
And
okay.
So the band's over there. I'm over here. We've never met each other. We've only done 4 records together.
Oh, nice.
So
Wow.
So we met maybe at Hoover Park
yeah,
back in
the
what
80s.
was that, 88?
Yeah, had been like
89?
88.
Yeah, so I
Resistant
played in
Militia.
Played in Resistant
Remember them?
Militia
A couple
at that
days
time.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Dude.
was some maniacal genocide and blood coming.
Yeah.
Bands. Yeah.
Yeah. Those 80s.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
And Cryptic Slaughter. No,
Yeah, Cryptic Slaughter.
You
Yeah.
remember No Comment?
Oh, yeah.
They're actually part of a crew, and they have a band. He's in the band. I was actually the original drummer for a band called Secret Life of a Dead Man. And when I left the band, the drummer for it's actually the whole band from Foreclosure, actually. Minus me and the rhythm guitar player, but it's the rhythm section pretty much of Dead Man's Life.
Oh, nice.
And Andy from No Comment, Man is the Bastard, Dead Tongues, and all these bands. I mean, he was and but Andy, I mean, in all aspects, he is the founder, godfather of power violence.
Right.
You know, the whole, the moniker of it, the style of it.
Right.
Without No Comment.
So let me ask you this. You guys mentioned the Mentors where we had tell me your El Duce story.
My El Duce story?
You got an El Duce
Yeah.
story? We're right here in the valley. If we're right here in this scene, you got an El Duce
Funland,
story.
come on. Funland. Did you guys talk about that already?
No, go for it.
All right. Well, the very first time I met El Duce was at the Palladium. It was Butthole Surfers, Green Jello, and the headliner was Red Hot Chili Peppers. And do you remember that night? It was the first night I ever took acid, and I was good going there, and I was good during the show. But we were leaving, and I got in my truck. I was driving. Lewis was the passenger. And I turned on the truck, and I just looked over at Lewis, and I just he's like, no, you're done. No, you ain't driving, bro. You ain't driving. Get out. And we switched seats. We pulled back. Romero's with us, and Romero's like, "Hey, Duce, jump in."
Oh, nice.
Duce jumped in, and
So
we took him to Funland.
Oh, I was gonna say because if you took him somewhere, he was with you, and that was it.
Yeah, well,
Right?
we went to Funland.
Yeah, if he came to your house.
Oh no, no, I'm not that stupid.
Dude,
No.
You ain't getting rid of him. So we had a show and we were raising money to make a record, so we had the Mentors play, and they were I love those guys.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
But I mean, I had to tune all the guitars. I'm tuning their drums. I don't even play drums, bro. I'm tuning the drums. That thing's out of tune. I don't know why, but it is. I've seen other guys like turn these things. So, but it was so
Like the first time finger in the chair.
Yeah, so I had the party. And
Speaking of the Mentors,
El Duce's there, and he plays, and then he doesn't leave for 3 days. 3 days. He moved in. Yeah. And I've since then talked about 20 other people about this, and they go, "You too? That happened to me." He was in there eating my Cheerios, right? Love it. Well, we still live at home.
So actually, there's 5 of us here right now, and there's at least 2.5 bands. I would actually like to say, do you guys want to start a band called The Fifth?
The Fifth?
The Fifth.
That's the Jim Beam talking, right?
Fifth. Yeah.
Oh, Jim Beam's always talking through me.
The fifth of whiskey.
He's gonna make
Channeling?
Oh, you can smell it. I know he can smell it.
Huh?
I know he can.
Oh yeah,
I can smell it over here.
I can smell it over here.
I can smell it.
That's a strong smell.
Yeah. He was a great dude, though, man.
He was funny.
He was
He
great
fucking
dude.
funny, dude. That the shit that would come out of his mouth, you were just like, wow.
Dude was
Oh man.
No.
What was it called? Hit by a train?
Constantly jacking.
And it tells you about when he was a little guy.
Oh.
And why he was that way. It's really interesting.
I'd like to watch
I
that.
don't feel sorry for him because that's the way he wanted to live.
Yeah, but no, he was a great dude. He was a great dude. Yeah,
He
he was a great dude, man. Fun time. I always had a good time with him.
That show that you played at where was it? The Country Club with Green Jello and Guar.
Were you going with us?
I was there with you guys.
Oh,
And-
Jello.
but that
Oh,
is that the night that Duce was the MC? And really? Can
Can
I?
you say retard like 800
All right.
times?
So
Because I can say retard like 800 times.
so Duce is the MC, and he's out there,
Loving the story already.
So he's introducing all the bands. So between IDK and Green Jello, he goes out there. He's all right, and he's not wearing pants. He was the first time he was on stage.
He dropped his drawers up there. He dropped his drawers.
But they were dirty, like tight white. They were tight brownies. And he drops them, and he goes, "All right, someone come over here and look at my butthole."
Yeah.
And this
And you did.
this girl went up there.
Someone went up.
There was a girl that went up there. I hand got it on consideration time. But there was a little girl that went up there and she licked his butthole. And one of the guys,
No.
one of the guys I was with,
Where did you go with this?
Sit on Gizz's lap.
and then
Sit on Gizz's lap and tell the story.
They were getting position, and our friend Carlos.
okay, we're mentioning names now.
I can give you your own camera. And a chair comes sailing through the air.
And
fucking
hit
knocking,
Duce.
dude.
Oh shit.
It hit him, dude.
Oh, dude.
That was bad.
That was the end of that.
Yeah.
And then the band came out and played. It was a trip. It was a trip. And that place was happening back in the
So you're saying if you get in front of a big crowd and ask someone to lick your asshole, there's a probability that it's going to happen.
And you're gonna get hit with
Play the odds. Yeah.
And you're
Sure.
gonna get
But it might be worth it.
Now that I know that,
It-
right?
A lot of people high fucking win.
You should get the fucking hit Geraldo in the chair.
Oh.
Remember Geraldo?
Marilyn Manson.
Huh?
Marilyn Manson.
He's totally different Nazi.
Okay.
So we're talking about politics.
Yeah.
Geraldo.
What that?
What was the worst show you ever went to?
Marilyn Manson.
Other than this one,
Cadillac
we're not counting.
I like that one.
Cadillac transfer.
What?
You went to Taylor Swift? I'm hearing weird stuff here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been to probably one of mine. I took one of my acoustic shows.
Really?
Show I ever went to.
No.
Me.
Oh,
That's why I'm telling.
Oh, okay.
All right. What was your show?
That I ever went to?
Ooh, it's a hard one. What's the criteria for
Well,
this? Was a band suck? I got hurt. I got
Doesn't
left.
matter. Doesn't matter. The worst show you ever, like, if you could choose not to go to that show.
Hoover Park. A second Hoover Park show where the skinheads came. And then the neighborhood came.
They came to what? Skank?
Yeah. They came to. They were skank.
Oh, Shank.
They were skank. And then the neighborhood heard that there were skinheads there, and you know that neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was just crazy.
Oh, here's another Hoover Park story. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I'll kill you in the face.
I will kill you.
I will murder you in my
Kill you in the bum.
I will choke you with my cock.
I will choke you with yours. And I know. So mine's gonna be worse. I will remove it
and
then
then
start
choke
to
you with Cribbo.
Cribble my
I'm
life.
in. So Hoover Park show. I was there with Steve with IDK, no comment, and there was a band called COA, Children on Acid.
Yeah.
Well, Carlos got mentioned earlier, and one of his gang members, because I think he was a gang member, name was Tiny. He was a real tiny Mexican guy. And he was like one of the higher ups in whatever gang that he was in. And he walks in, and this is how illiterate this guy was. He's like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" And you can see it says "Trolls on Acid." He goes, "Oh man, I don't like that, man. Trolls are assholes." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's acid. Way too many letters for asshole, man. Someone needs to go back to school." He did not like that. I remember hanging out with a gang member once, and he was very illiterate and knew it. And he asked me, "How do you?" I'm in this gang, GFH.
Anybody?
How do I write that? I'm all G.
Whoa!
F.
You just killed us.
H. Really?
Yeah, we're down. That fucking plug that just trivia almost killed me. Fucking killed your fucking show.
All right, everybody. Dark. Let's take a break.
Come back. Come back here. You guys leave.
Jesus.
That was intentional.
He hates us.
There was 748, dude.
Dude, this is fun. This is the fucking best part of this.
Yeah, this is the best part.
I'm
We're gonna
loving
check out.
the shit out of this right now. Like, off the cuff.
Right behind those walkers, or go in and make a left.
Don't worry, I'll put a pause on there.
What the shit, man?
Hey, I also, so when I met Rob, I was playing in Right Gun as well. You know Right Gun? Yeah. So I played with those guys for 4 years.
So Right Gun is awesome.
Band?
No, it was myself, Larry, Mac on
Oh,
drums.
I'm still connected.
Then we had the kid, Kim.
You still up?
Guitar, and then Pee Wee from.
Hopefully the studio's still up. It just went dark.
For the
Okay,
last 4 years, yeah.
because I'm still
And then,
connected to the studio.
I started playing with Rob at the same time that I
Just
started
gotta
with
wait for
Live
this thing to boot and get me back
yeah, but
in.
just, you know, I can only play in so many bands at one time. I like this one.
Well, somebody tripped on our
Yeah.
cord. This happens. Oh, well, we'll be back on shortly.
If I'm not doing music, I'm not well.
Yeah, yeah. I got to do the music as well. And Rob's kind enough to, he does acoustic shows where it's just a guitar and vocals. Oh,
Who'd you grow up, like who inspired you to do the drum?
Well, we just had a technical difficulty, but we are back on. You guys remember what you were saying?
I thought you would start with Lazlo, but evidently.
I don't know. We're still live.
I like Jordan Burns strung out.
Still no Lazlo, huh?
Lazlo?
Hey, you're making me feel
There's
bad.
so many good
I
ones.
mean, like seriously, Keith, have you seen the interview with
No.
no, you haven't seen much. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper's like, about 30% of what you heard about me is actually real. Because about 30% of what you heard about Keith Moon is 70% shy of what's actually
AFI.
Good Charlotte.
No, hell no. No.
ABBA.
Green Day.
No.
Offspring.
No.
I like Offspring. I love
No.
Offspring. Actually.
I don't really care for Offspring.
For me, I so I'm on Sirius, right? And I hit this button by mistake because they changed the freaking interface on it, and the buttons are smaller. And I hit this yacht rock thing, and it's still on.
Yeah, dude, I like slot rock. What?
It's like
Whoops.
It's like 3 days now. But they, just because there's some good bass lines.
But you like yacht rock.
Well, I mean,
look,
I grew up in
Have you heard
Let
that
me do this.
yacht rock stuff?
You like groove.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Groove. There's nothing wrong with groove at all.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
You know what? I gotta say, Dwight Yoakam. He turned me on to Dwight Yoakam, and I never thought I'd fucking like country, but Dwight Yoakam is a fucking
you gotta use the
badass,
microphone.
yeah,
badass son of a
great
bitch.
songwriter.
Great
How do you feel
songwriter.
about Chris Gaines?
Well, silence, I guess. Solves that problem.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't really know.
I actually really do like Dwight Yoakam. I like that fucking yodel, that like real fucking.
That's the one thing
Yeah,
that.
that thing, man.
That's the one thing that doesn't appeal to me about country is that drawl.
I like that warble. I like that warble.
Uh.
Much, man. Do you guys have a new country artist that you actually listen to?
Is Jelly Roll?
No,
considered
that's not real. No, that guy should be murdered and then made into
Oh,
food.
damn,
Whoa.
dude.
Like, he's just a
That
piece
took
of
a
shit.
turn.
Oh, we don't see that.
No, we don't like. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We can't say murdered anymore. You fucking
Yeah.
bunch of pansy
Not on
fucking.
Instagram.
Well, you know
Not on
what?
Instagram.
Hey, Instacrap.
First
You guys-
day on Instagram, we got canceled.
I mean, you guys
Thanks,
obviously
bro.
know drive-by truckers.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Do you know
drive-by
ice cream
truckers are badass.
truckers?
No.
Ice cream truckers is a drive-by truckers cover band.
All right.
Okay.
They're
fucking
great.
cool.
Suckers, stuff like that. I kind of like
Super
that.
Suckers are amazing. You guys know Ryan Bingham.
Okay, here's an
I
interesting
was having a
discussion.
conversation with my friends
Well,
about music.
I have one now too that
No,
I think
you
it
don't.
might segue
No,
into
I
something
think you
good.
suck.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Because your
You
mom
know what you
said
should
that she
do?
hates
Shut
you.
the fuck up.
You know how she know? I know.
48 episodes. Huh?
48.
Yeah.
In this corner, we got.
And he's still gayer than the first one.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I know that guy.
Okay. All right. Here's the question: tribute bands that have started because of they want to be like what that original band was the opposite of, like
Like Max Sabbath.
Max Sabbath. One of my favorites is this Screwdriver tribute band, Jew Driver.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That's not real.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Oh god.
Not a tribute band, but the Mormons, another great.
Oh,
fun.
I've played with those
I
guys.
like
all
the
time.
Mormons.
Fun,
The
yeah.
Mormons are fucking
Absolutely.
great.
They were huge Bad Town Boys fans, and
Yeah.
when we
fantastic.
did our
Yeah,
Well,
fabulous.
that just shows how bad
our
their
record
taste was.
release party, we invited them to open the show, and such great guys. And
You seen Brown Sabbath?
yes,
Dude, Brown
yeah,
Sabbath is the shit.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm
Fucking
talking
love
about.
Brown
See,
Sabbath.
good question, you fucking moron.
Nothing but love right here.
Sabbath's a horn section. Sabbath
Yeah, it's like
band.
it's got like a dirty horn section,
They-
little
there's a
mariachi thing
baritone
going
fucking-
on.
There's a baritone
Yeah, it's pretty good.
sax. They have
Yeah.
the oboe. There's an oboe.
Beaner Sabbath was taken.
Gizz doesn't know what an oboe is.
Oh, Wet Sabbath. That would have been a good name for a band.
Oh, Gizz has never even heard of an oboe or an alto baritone. You know,
I hate ska.
Mexican.
That's more.
He hates ska.
He hates ska.
It's more of a
He
letting it be
fucking
known.
hates ska.
Well, you got every show, every fucking show.
No,
dude.
actually, it's been like 4 shows since I said you hate ska.
But you always have to bring it up.
Yeah,
you know, I
because
hate it.
you're sort of fucking musically retarded. Hates Jimmy Cliff.
It reminds me of early Conan. It's like right there, right there. I mean,
So he's my
you
sidekick.
guys are destined for great things.
He's my sidekick. What was Conan's sidekick?
Andy.
Andy.
Andy
He's my
Richter.
Andy Richter.
No,
Andy
you're my
Richter.
Andy
He's
Rectum.
my Andy Richter. No. Andy Richter was fat and had a beard. You're Andy Richter.
You're Andy Rectum.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'll wreck your rectum, all right.
You'll try. All you can do is try. I've been in jail. It's been wrecked.
Oh my God!
Too
That's
much
not
information.
something I would actually like. Admission
All right.
about.
Bag on that, buddy. Come on.
Every chicken.
Oh
Oh.
wait, Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Cam.
Guy, I swear to God, if I get a text, an email, a call from one of you guys tomorrow, said, "Dude, can we edit this show?"
No, we're not editing the show.
When you said the rectum thing, I was a little offended. I swear to God, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, that's taken.
Still on, by the way.
We got 3 listeners.
We're all right.
They all just went away right now with that comment.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love our show, and that's why we get away with everything. I was watching.
I'm gonna give up my seat to the Cribbo. He's in charge now. Fuck you, Gizz.
Sweet. Lucky 7.
Lucky number 7. All right, Chris, ask questions.
Oh my God, that was a bad start.
How's that, bitch?
I was about 12.
You got to lean into the mic, Chris.
Middle school, 6th grade. And that was a
Right
drummer,
on.
so that's where I picked it up.
I was 12. Yeah.
9.
17.
Yeah, but they didn't even have instruments back then.
They were like chiseled out of steel, and they were like rock and shit.
You had to kill animals just to make a drum.
If you had to go play a show on the piano, you had to take a whole grand piano with you, bro. There was no joke. So yeah, 17.
Dude, I had a cello. I know.
You? How about you, kid?
I was 8.
Wow.
Last week?
I played guitar.
Oh yeah. That's what I started on as well. I always knew I was going to be a musician. I used to tell people I was a guitar player before I even played.
The skin flute.
Yeah, mine's more like the skin oboe, if you want to say it.
I knew I remember you from jail.
Were you done this at all? Oh, just Ray.
You hold that however you want.
A recorder.
Yeah, I know. Said
Oh,
that's where
man.
Cam was going.
That's
That's what kept us
Yeah.
going.
So how about you?
When did I start?
Yeah.
I was 6 when I saw Gizz.
This is what I do.
That was like, I love cats. I saw Peter Chris. I want to be a singer. I want to be a drummer. I don't know what that is, but that's what I want to do. At 13, I started playing drums. And but at about 6, 7 years old, I started singing for the church choir.
Oh, nice.
At 8, I did my first solo.
You're in the show now.
Singing, you know, I always had it in me. And my first bands, I was a backup singer. And then in 92, when I was diagnosed with cancer, the guitar player for Foreclosure, we were in a band called Dead Lazlo's Place. And because I couldn't play drums anymore, because the chemo, I started singing lead for a band called For Sale. And that's what kind of got me through that point.
Oh, nice.
Like, I can't play drums. What am I going to do? Oh, you want me to sing for a band?
Yeah. You got it early.
Yeah.
Great thing about church band is that they always love you, right? No matter how you. You can sound like a gargling Gershwin,
I got some
right?
stories. I got some stories, dude. I've been kicked out of church.
Yeah.
twice.
No, they'll kick you out, but the people in the pews will clap.
Mm.
It doesn't matter what it is. Sound like you just gargled with rusty razor blades.
Clap from everybody in the pews.
Something like that.
Well, that stinks.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great way to build confidence.
I'm sure he
I
has.
could do this, right? Yeah.
I played the bells in
Oh,
church,
nice.
and I've just always been musical. My dad wasn't very musical, but he would always whistle, and my grandfather always played harmonica playing,
Oh, nice.
and he always had a kawama next to him, which was like 40. I would take out there.
Oh, yeah.
On it in Delta, in
Mhm.
Mexicali, and he
Oh
was
shit.
and
His
as my
granddad
dad.
was the bomb.
My dad was a pseudo celebrity because he was a soccer player. He was a boxer. You know, he was an athlete. Everybody knew who my dad was.
He's a Renaissance man.
And he wanted me to be
The
an
Renaissance
athlete. And
man.
I heard my grandfather playing harmonica. I just go into the tree with him because it was fucking hot. 115,
Dude,
120.
Mexicali, dude, that's like a mile from the sun.
Dude. Yeah, and a half mile from hell. It's hot.
Album name.
Even the snakes are going, ouch, ouch,
Yeah.
ouch, ouch, ouch.
I like that dude, but shit. It's hot.
Yeah. I just want to get in the shade.
Yeah.
But that's my musical introduction. And dude, since I was 13, I met Sean, and I was kind of doing what he's doing on a TV show,
Yep.
public access show. And after the show, I was talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, I loved your band. You know, it was a Christian punk rock band." And I was just like, "Dude, I really love your band. You know, I play drums too." As soon as I said that, like not even like 10 minutes later, the singer, it was a woman, and the bass player, they were dating at the time, and they had got an argument, and the band broke up right in front of me.
Pretty much.
And I helped them take their equipment back to their house, and then the guitar player asked me, "Hey man,
Wait, was
I'm
part
the
of the
drummer of the
equipment
band."
the wife?
What?
What?
The drummer said, "I'm gonna move the guitar, you move the drums, and let's start a
We're
band."
gonna drop the Jesus, dude.
No.
Kick Jesus out of the band.
Hey, yeah. No, Jesus.
The first 3 bands that I actually played with live were Christian punk rock bands. And then when I graduated from I graduated, but in high school.
Well, they told you couldn't come. No more.
Finally grew up.
Dirty, man. I got
Probably be better for everybody if you just stopped coming.
I started at Lazlo's place.
That's a good
first
look.
band, and well, actually, Blue was my first band. and
Blue, yeah.
From there, we moved on. Dude, I've done this every single day of my life
nice.
since '84.
Nice.
So this year is 40 years. I've been doing it.
Awesome.
I fucking love it, dude.
It's quite a resume.
And I do this podcast is because I want to tell you guys a story. I told you guys today. This is going to continue to do this podcast. It's not just to be offensive. It's about telling your stories. If God forbid something happens to one of you or one of us tonight, your story is now told. You know, and that's what I want. Yeah, we're joking around, but in all this madness and chaos that we're experiencing, we're telling your story. You know, and that's what this year has been about for me. Is I want to tell my friends' stories. You know, and I want to promote my friends' bands. You know, like, you know, if Paul was listening right now, if Paul was listening right now, this is where he would like segue into, oh yeah. You guys are the band. You guys got merchandise? We could do merchandise for you.
Oh yeah, we'll do this all the time. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna have some great stuff going, and come buy all of it.
You know what you look like? Hey, shut up. You know what you look like? You look like Paul, like before drugs.
Is it the beard? Is it the beard?
Yeah.
So not
Like
much
all
different.
skinny, like, you know, like
Not much different.
not, you know.
So drugs don't do. So drugs, I guess, aren't that bad.
In my 20s.
Sideshow Paul.
Cribbo is out. Sideshow Paul. You just got demoted big time.
Yeah.
You don't look like him anymore. Yeah. Oh. Your dick got big, your dick got small.
Your titties got smaller.
And your ego too. Look at that.
Wow.
It's in the frame now.
Things we put up with.
I wasn't actually listening because Gizz doesn't say much. It's interesting.
I got 4 people laughing.
Somebody's listening.
They're all drunk. They're all drunk.
Well, 3 out of them are.
We got 30 seconds of break.
Ask a question. Ask a question.
That's your question? Yeah.
My question is asked.
He's getting in the back parking lot. He says, "Hey, we're here. We're here."
I look at all 3 of you guys,
You were at the
and
show, and you were with your buddy.
I see 3 different people.
Flying around.
Like from my I look at you, I think of Cohill from Foreign Object. You know him? You know him? Yeah, fucking many Foreign Object. Really good friend of mine. I look at you and I see a little bit of Pat Owen. I look at you, I see Jiggy Gestapo from fucking Murphy's Law. You know? I look at you and I just do my own shot. Just me. Okay.
How you doing? That was great.
I look at him, I
Scoot over.
I look at you and I see my friend. And he goes, I saw my dog walking backwards. That's what I see when I look at you.
You guys are wrong.
What did you do, Jeff?
I can't tell one story to one other guy without the Mexican guy to interrupt shit.
You tried.
Well, I want to go back to when we first met each other.
Look, now he's
One of our first rehearsals that we had, he was on drums and we were doing the song, and it came to the chorus. And I remember Chris Del Rio and I, we would just record demos, And then I would, he would record everything himself. And then I would just do the vocals. And when we got into the band and he started playing the song, I was really very particular, and I didn't know him, so I couldn't, really like go into this rehearsal. I'm a drummer too. You play the way I let him just play. When we got to the chorus of the song, he was playing on the ride, and then he did this thing where he did a little double on the pedal with your hands, and I looked at you, and instantly I was like, this guy doesn't need any suggestions.
Ceramic words
Ceramic words
on the bridge.
This guy's a killer drummer. I get along great with him, man.
It's been a lot of years.
Good vibe.
Yeah, he's an amazing drummer.
Yeah,
He lets you know, of course, he knows how to beat shit.
And then I was like,
What did you say, man? What?
like dinner. So I asked a few friends,
No,
like,
holds with me.
I like this a different thing.
But yeah,
Again, like, and I have those.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
It's funny.
You're not
Jeff came at me about the band going. I'm like, we gotta find a fucking drummer because the drummer I had before him was.
You might love
And it's like, you're only as good as your drummer.
And we could share.
trust me.
Especially in a
I've been in a lot of bands.
Especially in that three.
I mean,
Yeah, you're definitely right there.
18 years ago,
What can we get?
like having some vlogs.
What
It's
the
like,
fuck can we get? I knew this guy from
I had him
another
covered.
friend of mine who used to
oh my god.
in our
Don't
band.
worry, Gizz, I had him covered.
And I knew the bands he was playing. I just reached out to him and asked him, hey, would you be interested in playing with us? And luckily he said yes, and it's like fuck, it's been wonderful ever since. So, and these guys, I mean, I've got one of the best rhythm sections going. I feel, it's like these guys make the band so much better. Even with the old songs, it's like they just fucking bring a whole new level to it. So I'm very blessed and happy to have both these guys. And I hope I can hang on to them for as long as forever is. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Cheers to that.
So
That's right, pay him. Hey, phone that.
when he shits the bed, we'll change the shakes, I guess.
If you're looking for a drummer, like him,
Sounds good, brother.
Mediocre.
what are you doing? No.
It's getting comfortable.
Wow, look at that.
The Jim Beam's talking now.
Hola.
For a lot of reasons there, man. Might pop the one left.
We'll be right back.
We have commercials.
Negative three.
You were users that everybody has been.
We have commercials.
Everybody quit, and then they told their friends to not have it.
Do you have a notification from Meta already? Saying,
Zuckerberg's like, you guys are canceled.
So let's do a quick gear check.
Gear check.
Gear check. What do you play?
I play DW drums,
DW drums.
Sabian cymbals,
Ooh, I love Sabian.
DW hardware, and a variety of different brand snare drums.
Okay.
Torque Pie, DW, all that good stuff.
DW pedal.
5,000 double pedals. Yeah.
I play Fender and Gibson. I got a 3200 series carbon head that I play through a Marshall MIDI stack.
Oh, really? That's an interesting
Yeah,
fucking
it sounds
go.
Yeah, I love it. It's a 100-watt all tube head, and it's got great tone. So, and then if I'm not playing that, I had a Black Star, but I got rid of that, and then I have a dual rectifier that I play.
And how did you feel about the Black Star? That was always one of the ones I was interested in that I never got myself into.
It's okay. It's the tone is not as good as the Carvin, so I didn't really play it a lot, but it's got a lot of cool little features on it. I mean, you can kind of make it sound like a European style amp, and then or make it more towards American style. But it's just it's if I had the money, I'd just get me a Marshall. So.
Really? So actually, Marshall's one of my least favorite rigs to play through.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the most difficult
like
ones.
the old
to,
JCM 900 heads.
The JCM series, those things are like they're like. It weirdly enough, so the style of guitar that I play is actually very mid-tone.
Okay.
And I play very J Mascis.
Oh yes,
Kind of feel.
I do too. I'm a huge.
And so I'm
Junior fan.
Fender. I'm actually a Telecaster and Randall.
Yeah.
I like Randall. Like
Yeah,
I
I'm a
really love
Jazzmaster
Randall.
I love my jazz
That's-
master and the Strat.
That's interesting.
Who owns Randall? Is that Boss now that owns Randall? or-
No, Randall owns Randall.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Somebody bought somebody.
There's a Randall right over in that room.
Oh, I used to have a Randall head as well back in the day.
Well, that's a
Okay,
Randall
yeah.
Commander 2, which was, and so Randall was the Telecaster, and Randall Commander 2 was Buck Owens rig. Those old country guys played that stuff.
Yeah.
And what do you play through?
Guitars, I play a Fender Jazz, and I have an Aerodyne that I play. It's probably my favorite right now. It's nice and light, and it plays like butter.
Easy on the back.
Yeah. And I play through different heads, but I have some Ampegs that I play through. I'm currently using, I just can't remember what it is. Space, and it's an Aguilar, I believe, but play it through a 215 cabinet. It's just, I like that nice, that old school deep bass tone.
Yeah.
And it really goes well because of his frequencies that he plays at and his style. He plays a lot of jazz chords and alternate chords.
Right.
And then the way that Eric plays here, it's just a good accent for it. So we all, in a 3-piece, we all have our lane, and it just works out perfect. So
I'd actually like to know, like musically, like with your education, like when you're talking about jazz chords, and you're
movable shapes that aren't power chords.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But so where did you learn that stuff? Like where did that come from for you?
For me, so I used to play with I used to play in church as well. So I was a punk rocker. Then for 10 years, I was a pastor at a church and a youth pastor, but I played music there as well. So I started playing with a guy that was a pianist. He was a jazz pianist and flutist. And so he would basically just get at the piano and had me sheet music and start playing. And I'm like, this isn't guitar friendly, right? I mean, I don't know what these chords
there's nothing flautist
right.
and guitar.
Yeah, so finally I get him to play in like a
flutist
key that I could play. I'm like, okay, he's playing an A. Yeah, he's playing an A. And then he's all, I don't like A. I'm going to go to B flat, right? And you're like, oh, that's not so on an acoustic guitar. It's not so friendly, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, he forced me to learn theory and all that kind of stuff. And that's but yeah, Rob's got this funky style, and he uses lots of jazz chords, movable shapes, and capos some songs. So yeah, it's unique. Yeah, very unique.
Yeah, I fucking hate capos.
And for me, I got to do math.
I want you to
chime in.
like,
math.
Like I literally,
I'm not. So I got
capo is like the biggest nightmare ever in a band. Like, hey, Rich, you dickhead.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like pulling a capo out and be like, oh fucking goddamn it! Like, just find an alternative tuning. And let's just talk about that. So, where do you get that from?
I just got sick and tired of playing power chords all the time, and I just wanted to try and find a different style or a different way to venture out. And I mean, I always loved like the Who. Pete Townsend was like fucking God rock. Yeah. So I used to try and watch a lot of his shit. Pete Townsend from the Who.
Yeah. This doesn't know a lot of people's names.
So, and back when I was younger, I would, you try to watch every VHS tape you can get of him, and just see where his fingers were placed and how he was trying to strum the chords and stuff. And, but then I just ventured out. I just did it kind of on my own. I got a book of chords and just was going through chords and was okay. And I was learning different chords, and then just playing them higher up on the neck and see what they sounded like, and then figured out, oh, this goes well with this chord and this goes well with that one, and just kind of piece shit together. So I'm not really a trained.
You're a real guitar player. Well, what does that shape look like here? What does that shape look like here? What does that shape look like here? Why does that mean this? What is this like?
So, and doing that, you just have more harmony. You have more harmonics. You have more.
You're using more strings,
more open chords. And then when you take a capo and you place it different parts of the neck, it opens up things more. You can there's just gives you a lot more
voice. It's like you like to sing in your key, right? So
Dude, so that's one of the most interesting things ever. Like we'll bring that up in a second. Like so we've been actually through all your year singing, like the vocals, like we all have a range, right?
Yeah.
Ish. Like we have a range. What do you think your range feels like?
I'm somewhere between Tom.
Open chord, just like regular open E tuning, A, E, G, like all those things. What do you think? Like,
I don't know, man.
This is fun as shit.
I'm probably somewhere between. I mean, it's actually as far as like the actual note.
Yeah. He's in I'll tell you what you're in. You're
like a Joe Cocker.
I was gonna say I'm somewhere between. I'm like between Tom Waits and fucking Louis Armstrong, probably. I don't know. I mean,
Oh my god!
And Linda Ronstadt.
It's like, what? Like, who would you identify with most vocally?
I love Tom Waits. I mean, I dig his style.
But you like? Are you there? Are you Tom?
Not quite. I mean, but I mean,
We could do some Joe Cocker.
like Joe Cocker kind of. I've heard people say I sound
Gutter
kind of like
Demons?
Bruce Springsteen a little bit. I'm just like,
Springsteen's
that's
a
kind of.
great reference.
Rob's got a good Rob's got a good
Leatherface.
vocal range. He's a good vocalist.
I mean, I would say Leatherface is probably kind of.
Yeah, I get compared to that a lot.
I don't want to compare anybody. I want to congratulate you on your style.
Well, thank you.
And I want you to know that.
And it's funny because you don't set out trying to sound like somebody else, but your influences definitely, contribute to your.
Of course, but
There's not a lot of new stuff under the sun either.
We also have to know that there's a place where you're like, oh, okay, well, what is?
Yeah, I couldn't sing
how do
opera.
I fit in?
Yeah.
I could sing opera if opera was like shit style. Like, if you shit out of your mouth a whole bunch and cussed too much and said retard a lot,
you'd be the best.
I'd be the greatest opera singer of all fucking time. I mean, we all have I think everybody that does vocals does that thing. Like, we all have somebody that we do mirror, and it doesn't have to be like a goal. Like, I want to sing like this. But you have to recognize that you do. Like, I do recognize that my vocals sound like fucking what's the Lumineers, that guy. And
George Michael.
Not George Michael. Maybe George Michael. If I sound like George Michael, I would be really happy with myself. But like fucking the singer from the Lumineers and there's another country singer that I know I sound like because I have a raspy voice.
Okay.
And I know that it's not that I'm trying to sound that way.
It's sucking dick.
Well, you know what? If your dick was
buddy.
long enough to affect my vocal cords, we can talk.
Touch your tonsils. That should be
I've
enough.
always liked like rough vocals. I mean, like
Ryan Bingham is the guy I was trying to say. Like, I don't know if you guys know Ryan
like
Bingham.
what's his name from Hot Water Music?
Oh my god, absolutely.
Um,
But if you want to go deeper,
Shane McGowan from the Pogues. I mean, I just love the way he sings. I mean, just
Frankie
either you love it or you hate it. You know, it's not one of these.
Hey, Frankie Stubbs.
That's
Frankie
exactly
Stubbs,
it.
yeah, Frank. Yeah, I get.
And that's the thing. You wind up in that place. Like I wasn't attempting to get here, but
Yeah.
this is. And when you listen to yourself, especially once you recorded yourself, and you go, "Oh fuck!" Like the first time I ever recorded myself, I was like, "Oh, that's not what I thought I sounded like."
And, you know, sometimes you slip into it because once your voice gets into that, it falls into that groove. But then, really you just have to mind the, my tonal inflection and the way I change stuff. So I don't want to take his style stylistically, but it's easy to fall into that stuff, right?
Exactly.
But then you just have to say, well, I'll just make sure that my phrasing, I don't do the same fallouts. Or
Exactly.
whatever.
So that's I guess that's
Then
the
get your own
question
stuff.
that I wanted to have answers. Like, you guys are musically inclined. You guys are thinking about those things. Like, you guys do have that place where your brain is going inflection and tonality and musicianship, and that's important, and it matters in the place that where Blink-182 doesn't. You guys are thinking about tonality and musicality and a reality in a musical sense, and that is
They
one
write
of the things-
catchy songs.
Huh?
They write catchy songs.
Who's they? Your
Blink
mom?
182.
Your mom?
You want
No,
to
your
bag
mom?
on Blink 182? They do write catchy songs.
I'm not saying they don't write catchy songs, but fucking aliens are real. Ah, Tom.
Who the fuck does that have to do with the music? See, that's the problem with you people. Yes,
You people?
white
What
people.
do you mean, you
White
people? Oh, seriously?
Gingers.
Crossing
I
the
know how much you hate
border.
that. Huh?
Crossing
Huh?
the border for free.
Damn.
It's like, I'm going to weaponize Hitler right now. His name is
Whoa.
actually
This
Gizz
conversation took a turn.
Gitzler.
It took a turn to the right.
Adolf Gitzler. Adolf Gitzler. Don't you push any buttons, you son of a bitch. No, we don't even care.
You're pushing buttons. Both of you guys.
My
with me.
balls are pushing buttons.
FCC.
FCC. Fucking cunt.
just let it off every now and
Yeah, you don't set out trying to sound like anyone, but I mean it's nice when you get compliments when you hear somebody tell you, oh, you guys sound like Leatherface, or you sound like Dinosaur Jr. or whatever. It's like, or you sound like Husker Du. It's like, fuck. It's like, really? It's like, I grew up listening to those bands and I love those bands, but I didn't deliberately try to set out and try to be like them. But when they come back and say, oh, you guys are like, you guys remind me of Leatherface, it's like, what a fucking compliment. I'm like,
yeah,
it's
can't
like,
go wrong with that
it's like,
compliment.
fuck.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm like, fuck. Have you listened to Leatherface? Because we ain't even close to Leatherface. It's like, those guys are just fucking incredible fucking band. It's like, but okay, you think so? Cool. But we'll take it. But I had the best compliment was a friend of mine. She says, if Leatherface and Dinosaur Jr. had a baby, you'd have Southpaw. I thought, wow.
You know what? Actually, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I was like
The
fucking
English
dumbfounded.
version
I
or
was like,
your
wow.
guys?
Wait, no, there's only one version, and like Dinosaur Jr. is like in my top 3 list of favorite bands of all time, and so to have a compliment like that is
Would anybody like a drink?
huge.
Yeah, it was. No, I'm good, thank you.
You
It
guys,
was funny because before these guys were in the band, we played with Mike Watt.
how
Band.
was that?
That was fucking incredible, man. I love that guy. He's an amazing fucking guy. And his guitar player came up to us after we got done, and he says, some of your songs kind of sound like Dinosaur Jr. I said, okay. He goes, you know who Dinosaur Jr. is? I go, yeah.
Dude, does somebody not?
He goes, you need to write more songs like Dinosaur Jr. I was like,
Oh,
okay, man.
Have you heard a band called Junior Juggernaut?
No.
No.
Oh,
They're our
gentlemen.
label mates. We went on tour with them in November. If you love Dinosaur Jr., you're gonna
Check 'em out.
love.
All right, what are they called?
Junior
Juggernaut.
We're actually,
Junior
but
Juggernaut.
at the end of the podcast, we're actually going to throw on their album and you guys can listen to it. So Junior Juggernaut is Mike Williamson, who's a friend of Gizz's and now a friend of mine. And he and I had a conversation about like playing guitar, and he did what I did as I learned how to watch. I watched fucking Jay Mascis play guitar.
Yeah.
And Jay Mascis is literally attempting to murder his guitar.
Oh yeah.
Without fail, no matter what. And then all of a sudden, and this perfect, amazing little lead comes in. Like, what the fuck?
If I got to be
just do?
brutally honest, Junior Juggernaut's sound is Dinosaur Jr. meets Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh wow. Nice.
Oh, no kidding.
Dude, they're
That's pretty good.
fucking sexy. Like, it's a really good thing. So, one of my favorite parts about doing this podcast that we've been doing now for an entire year, basically, is where it's put me musically and how many bands that I've listened to. And we're in our season 2. We're going to say this right now. We're going to do season 2. There's going to be you should do is going to be the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We sit down and we pull a name out of a hat of a band that one of our
But we have 2
favorites.
guests. We have a musician and a non-musician, and we pull a name out of a hat, and we discuss that band, and where that band takes us is where
Exactly.
the evening goes.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
So one of my fucking actually I would say this. I'm going to say this. One of the most important things in my musical education this year and in my entire life actually was the Nils. And that literal fucking moment where I was like, the Nils, okay, great. Who the fuck is this? Because Gizz brings us up. I went down a rabbit hole with the Nils and I was like, oh my fucking God. This band that formed in 1978 has literally influenced every. If you guys like Dinosaur Jr., you like the Nils. Do you like fucking Screaming Trees?
Paul.
You like the Nils. You like Fluff. Do you like Over fucking
Paul.
Fluff was amazing.
So there was a tour that Husker Du and the Nils did. At the end of that tour, Bob Mould's mother sent
cookies.
Alex and Carlos, the guys in the Nils,
Oh wow.
cookies that she had made.
And
Thank
Carlos
you
still
for,
has the box of cookies with the note that said, thank you for making my son's band popular.
My son's dream come true.
Wow.
Something like that.
So
That's
Bob
cool.
Mould's mom sent cookies to Carlos or I. Carlos, I hope you're watching, man. I love you. I want to be forever like in your life. Like this is amazing.
Have you guys heard of the Nils?
No.
Okay, so you know how much of a big Doughboys fan I am and Husker Du? That sound came from those bands listening
So
to
John Kastner
the
from the
Nils.
Doughboys said if the Nils were a U.S. market band, they would have been the Replacements.
Yeah.
Oh
Because
wow.
the Replacements opened for the Nils.
Okay.
Like it's one of those bands. Like so, he has a song "Fountains," and I have Scratches and Needles. Those two songs, if you listen to those two songs by this one band, you'll go, holy shit.
That inspired
balls
what I
fuck.
love.
Yeah.
You know,
Which inspires what you love, what inspired what I love. It is literally
like you can't listen to
gateway
the
drug.
Nils, an album, and not go, oh shit, this reminds me of Big Drill Car. Oh,
Yeah.
it came from this.
Yeah.
Oh, this reminds you of the Doughboys. Oh, it came from that. It
Yeah.
You guys
reminds
know
me
Big
of,
Drill Car.
Yeah.
you know,
You
like,
guys know the Doughboys.
like
All
that.
systems go.
Their sound is what it was. Okay, that's the patent, you know. And somebody took it and said, okay, well, I'm gonna add this to it. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And that's how we became who we became.
So you
You
guys
know?
haven't watched the show because you're dickheads, but we did have a conversation with Carlos, and you know, he was like, you know, Keith Morris is his sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like Carlos is this beautiful human being who kept his brother's fucking legacy alive and has not stopped doing it. And everything he's done has been beautiful as fuck. It's like, oh, I can't be this much of a hippie, can I? Like, fuck, man. If I have to put some patchouli on, I'm gonna murder Gizz. It is like literally one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. The Nils are the pinnacle of my year. I'm gonna say that right now. 2024, the Nils and what that brought to me is the actual culmination and the pinnacle of my 2024. They changed the way I see things. You
Definitely
guys
have
should
to
watch
check it out.
Everybody should fucking watch it.
But it's just like the thing I love about punk rock is that no matter what era you grew up in, at least you had a little bit of history, and you know you got to contribute to it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I love about you guys is that you're contributing to that sound. You know, yes, you may have a little bit of that, you know, Leatherface, you know, whatever any band wants, you know. Oh yeah, well they sound a little bit like that, but it's all that together.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can compare to Sam I Am a lot, you
Me
know.
and Sam I Am Doughboys.
Yeah.
The
No,
Nils, you know,
no,
like
he's not that
fucking-
good.
Oh yeah.
we-
Yeah, I heard his shit. Yeah.
It is.
Hey, were you a big Sugar fan at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, Sugar is
Yeah.
a shit.
Bob Mole's badass.
Yeah.
I went and saw him right before the pandemic hit, and me and my wife went, and it was funny because it was an amazing show. He did all his fucking solo shit, and then like the last 30 minutes, he did a fucking all Husker Du songs, and it was just ripping. It was fucking badass. But my wife goes, "Oh, he's just like you. He doesn't talk in between songs. He just goes into the next song." I said, "No, you got to understand, babe. He's the blueprint. He's
I
Yeah.
wish
You
I
know,
could
Dude,
do that.
Grant Hart is
You got to see.
number
fuck
2 on my
right,
list.
Oh
of
yeah.
fucking heroes.
I wish he
Like,
was still
know,
here, man, because
I met him.
how
I
awesome.
would love to do
How many
song-
amazing
song.
fucking albums would
But
we have
first,
now with
yeah.
Brent
Oh,
Hart?
I met Grant
And then a
once.
Husker Du reunion.
I met Grant one
And I
time,
want to
and
tell
I
you the
had a
story
brief
about where
interaction.
the
I was
song
like,
came from, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want you to be sad,
seriously, like
and then
one
I
of the
wanna make you
greatest
happy.
human beings on the
I
planet.
Yeah.
But
Like,
nobody
there's
ever
no
fucking
two
lets
fucking
me.
ways are bad. Like
So,
Grant
again,
Hart and
he's talking
Joe
over me.
Biafra,
We got like
of the
4 or
only
5
two
minutes
times I've been
songs, man, so
starstruck.
we just-
Yeah.
4 or 5 minutes? Oh my God.
We got like 3 minutes. How long are our songs? 3 minutes?
3, 4 minutes,
Yeah, 3, 4
4.
minutes. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I love about
So we
foreclosure.
got a bunch
Minute and a
of-
half, 2 minutes.
Yeah, I noticed that you're
30.
short.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, you
Make it
know,
weird.
the best
weird.
thing.
Take care, man. Nice meeting you.
Suck it,
Well,
Chris.
Love you, brother.
Cribbo's out because his mom said he's got to come home. You know, I mean, who doesn't need a
Hey.
mommy's boy?
Cribbo, say hi to your wife for me.
We'll see you next year.
Why?
Say hi to your
My
wife and my
mom?
kids for me.
Jesus God.
Are we still on there? What's going on?
Oh, we're
Still
always on
Is
air.
this
minus
for the
minus
archives?
4.
Is this for when?
No, we're live. We're live as shit.
All right. Another question. Ready?
How
all
much
right.
do you hate
Yeah,
Gizz?
quit. You got to be quick, all right? Burgers or fucking burritos?
Burritos.
Burrito.
Really?
Burrito. Wait.
Burger for me.
Wait. Oh, what the fucking
Right
Mexican?
up the street here, bro.
Huh?
Even with mangoes
Did
right
you
up the street?
fucking
Never been
treasonous
there.
motherfucker?
Yeah, burritos are your about your biggest.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah. Good shit.
All right, like if you guys want to kick his ass, I'm in.
Lots of
Are
mustard,
you
lots of
serious?
Wrap
pickles.
them up in a tortilla.
You don't like pickles,
I hate mustard and pickles.
dude.
Yeah.
But he likes burgers
So you
over.
must hate pastrami.
What the fuck is wrong with
I like
you?
pastrami dry. I like all my sandwiches dry.
How gay-tarded are you?
You know what? I've had.
You know what you should
such
do?
Enough about you.
You know what you should do? I've had so many questions about how really Mexican you are.
I'm not.
I've been lying.
I hate lawns. Fucking hate plumbing. Hate working. Like, dude, I'm
That's
white.
all Mexican
I'm white,
shit.
dude. I'm white. You know what I do in my spare time? I watch on Instagram.
Gilligan's Island?
The videos of those white dudes that cut lawns, you know, and people are coming to my studio to do and I'm like, what are you watching? Motocross? No, watching this dude cut lawns. Why are you watching that? I don't know. Sometimes I like watching white people work. You know?
So if G was a kid, I went Gizz.
What are you talking about?
This is Moncourt.
In Lawndale.
Jesus fuck, man. What is wrong with you?
You're on a different planet.
You are whiter than I am. I love all ones. Fucking.
I know you blow.
I'll rake you up.
There's no argument there, brother.
You know, after the show, we're putting you back in the bus.
Oh, that right.
Am I going to get a visit from the FCC?
Lazlo.
Are we all going to have to do a deposition? Because I don't think I can.
They're gonna check all our search engines.
I cannot afford another deposition. I
can
fucking
only
had
get, like,
another.
one or two new people in
I've
a
had
day, and
enough
it's like 5. I'm
depositions
not gonna
this
remember
year.
nobody's
I
name.
can't afford any more of those. No, we're actually. I was
What
gonna
time is
kill.
it?
I was gonna kill Gizz.
What time is it? 8:30. I got a half hour to go. I said 2 hours. We're going 2 hours, bitch. I want to get sloppy. I want to be the guy in the morning. Go. I think we should pull that down, bro.
Sloppier than.
Oh my god! All right, fine. Let's fucking do it. Where's
Are
the
you
rest
guys
of the
down?
whiskey?
Well, you guys down? Let's
Don't
talk.
drink, really.
Huh?
You
You
know
ready
what?
to go?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's time
You
to
ready to
start.
go? Beat it.
Yeah.
You're out.
Beat it, pussy.
I don't drink any longer either. It's been 2 years.
Really? 2 years sober?
Well, I'm not sober, but I'm 2 years.
2 years not drinking.
2 years not drinking.
2 years haven't made a bad mistake.
Yeah.
2 years Monday.
Well, yeah. Pretty
Is
much.
it 2 years Monday?
Yeah.
Crazy how that works out, right?
Yeah.
Gizz, is it 2 years Monday?
2 years Monday.
2 years Monday.
Oh my God.
Did you like somebody know?
Everybody's gone.
Producer has just shit the bed
Oh, he's gone, dude.
because I would like him to
Puking in
put
the corner,
that.
dude.
I don't what?
Puking in the corner. Here?
He's working on his alibi for the FCC deposition.
You didn't pay him for 2 hours.
I thought you just said you can hear
Wow.
blood
I didn't think about that part. I didn't think about that part. That's wild.
Now you're gonna have to mow his lawn for 30 minutes to make up for it.
Oh,
I don't know anybody's
$13.
lawn.
No, I wanted you to put on 2 years Monday.
No. No. We don't play songs on our show
Why not?
because I'm not getting
What kind
paid
of fag
for
are
it.
you?
Oh, wow. We're going there now?
You said let's get
Yeah,
drunk
you
and be
fucking-
assholes.
You fucking toss pot.
We can do it.
Yeah, on OnlyFans.
2 years Monday.
We got some stuff on YouTube.
We got stuff on YouTube.
You guys got YouTube shit?
Yeah.
Let's get some Southpaw YouTube shit.
You- Well, just if you want the recording, look up Southpaw, The Darkness Inside, and there's like
Oh,
four
man.
songs. There's a 4-song
Just
EP.
like Gizz right now.
5 years ago. Right shit. Yeah.
The lineup.
The original bass player, original drummer.
And if you type in that,
Guys,
there might
This
be
hasn't came out yet.
There is one.
Believe it or
you
There
guys.
is one from England.
Yeah, yeah,
I really
yeah,
love
yeah. There's a
them. I love
couple.
them.
So if you,
They're actually from, I believe, Sunderland, which is where Leatherface is.
Oh, nice.
now.
there's like a cannon. It's like you're looking out of a ship, and there's a cannon going out an old cannon.
Get out
Still
of
spelling.
get out of Pornhub first, fucker.
Ting, 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 ting.
Don't you out. No, you can't do it. You're not gonna get your fat ass over that. I'm gonna go under. Yeah, you might go under.
Limbo.
Watch your snot rag.
Oh. Cum rag.
I hold my nutsack in when I need to.
Gotta hoist it up.
So when I play Yapo, Young and Pissed Off back in the day. Yeah, they had a song called One Ball. Yeah.
Dude, fucking Yapo?
Yeah, I played in Yapo. The original guitar player.
Shit, that takes me back.
That's way, that's a long time ago.
That's fucking 30-something years ago.
Yeah. Rest in peace, James.
That's okay. 30-something years ago.
Yeah, 30-something years ago.
Fuck, I probably said. Why are we? No, we're not.
Hey, Cole, I probably saw you in the backyard.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. No. Shit.
I did quite a bit in the late 90s.
Late 90s. That was the early 90s. For me.
Yeah, I played in Yapo in I think it was 85 to 87.
Yeah, I'm most likely.
No, the darkness inside. There's if you look up Southpaw Darkness, that's one of the songs. So just a 4-song EP that's on there.
I mean,
or do you remember? That's the name.
If any listeners at all that know me, call me. Seriously, I want to fucking.
Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Your mom.
Shut the fuck up.
Your mom has got my phone number on speed dial.
Shut the fuck.
Everyone's leaving. Everyone's going.
Oh,
Intermission.
intro. If we post it on our website, we tell people. If we put that on our website and then people buy it, like I don't want money. But can we post where, like, we can put this on our website?
Yeah. You go to dance.
Well, we'll work this out after the show. Well, we're gonna post that on our website. You guys buy this fucking album. Pay these boys some money because they get. One of the things that we want to stand by, one of the tenets of this show, one of the tenets of myself, one of the most important things that I will stand on and I will not ever fucking relinquish is literally, I believe that, and I will murder you if you don't do it. Go to our fucking bands that we have on our show and pay money for their shit so that they can still be bands. So they can still fucking produce music, so they can still fucking play shows. Go spend $1 or $2, 10, 12, whatever it is. I apparently bought some Too Bad Eugene stickers from Punk Rock People in Canada, and I bought 4, and they gave me about 4,000. So if you want a Eugene sticker, you can send me. This is going to be fun. Remember this? You can send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. Remember those? Yeah. Send me a self-addressed stamped envelope to fucking, you should do at 4535 Huntington Drive South, Los Angeles, California, 90032, and I will send you a fucking sticker for Too Bad Eugene, one of my favorite bands in the world, because they accidentally or probably purposely, somebody sent me like 40 stickers. I only bought 4. So, you want a sticker? Send it over, and I'm going to give all of the money to Too Bad Eugene. I'm going to send it straight over to those guys. We want to make sure that the bands that we have on this show get fucking dollars from the shit that they fucking do. This is art. These guys all spend their fucking hard-earned time and fucking effort and their sweat equity. Everything they put into it is worth money. Pay them back. Or be an asshole. Just fucking send him $5. Put a $5 fucking bill in an envelope and send it to the band.
Do you want me to play some of that?
Oh, Mindy's here.
Hey, what's happening?
I mean, you guys keep playing music, or you guys could be over there sucking dick, retard style. Nobody knows what's happening right now. Nobody knows what's happening. Steve?
You're in charge of this interview.
I'm in charge of this interview. The interview's kind of fucking run its course. Oh, I want a burrito burger. Dude, burrito burger sounds great. Hey, Cohill.
Yo!
So our new producer, whose name is King Tard Cohill, because once again, sorry about being tards. Eat a dick. We are going to call it a night. We're going to call this our last interview of the year. We have had Southpaw and they're fantastic.
What were you guys doing in the back seat?
Sucking something. We've had Steve in from Foreclosure. Mindy's here. She doesn't like you. She thinks you're all a bunch of assholes. She told me, if you want her phone number, I'll give it to you. And we're gonna sign off for the year, and we're gonna take a week or two off, and we're gonna come back with probably nothing good.
Probably everything great.
You want Gizzard to sign off with you? Over here?
Nope, don't want Gizz in here at all. He's a piece of shit.
Hey, well, thanks for having us.
Dude, I fucking love you guys. We got more and more and more friends.
And they want to sign up. I thought we were going 2 hours.
We're done.
Yeah, I need a burrito. I need a burgerito. Burgerito. So everybody, you should do fuck off. That's what you should do. We're done. Your mom called. She says she hates you.
Duh. Fuck off, guns. We're done.